Over 50 cricketers from the other side of the world arrived in Cumbria at the weekend for the start of their month-long British tour.
I've got the best retirement job any man in the world has got. I get to go on 2 overseas trips every year playing cricket all over the world. Well, in the last 7-8 years now, we've been to America twice, we've been to Canada, played in Mexico, we've played in Cuba, we played in the West Indies against Courtney Walsh and Michael Holding on the Sabina Park ground. We've been to Iceland. We played the second only game of cricket ever in Iceland. We've been to Brazil, Rio de Janeiro, Buenos Aires, and we're heading off to Russia shortly. And I am putting my neck right out on the next one, and we're going to take a team to North Korea to play the only game of cricket that's ever been played in North Korea, and that'll probably take place next year.
Caldbeck Club had offered their pitch after Keswick was briefly too wet to play on.
We've had 2 fantastic days so far, and we've got another 2 days in Keswick, and I was so looking forward to coming here. What I did with this tour 15 months ago, it takes about 15 months to set a tour like this up. I wanted to find a theme, and the theme that I chose this time, we wanted to play on the most beautiful and unique cricket grounds in all of England and the UK. So we've got a whole selection of games. We can't think of anything more quintessentially English village cricket ground than this. It was very generous of me.
The Australian team wore a range of uniforms to reflect their country's heritage.
We thought we'd do the right thing and honour our Indigenous people. So the player design, that's the winning Aboriginal T-shirt design for the year, and we get permission to use it. The one I'm wearing now, people are looking at it and saying that's a T-shirt. It's not. It's really a painting. This is actually a painting done about 100 years ago by an Aboriginal guy called Jimmy Bullen. Jimmy Bullen was a famous Aboriginal painter. He painted on bark. After he had finished this painting, it was sitting in the ground drying, and an insect landed on it. And you can see where he put his fingers into it and pulled the insect out. And that's the smudge mark. So you're looking at a painting, not a T-shirt. And we're very honoured to wear it.
The team believes that participating in veterans cricket is beneficial to their well-being in their later years.
The average age on this team is 70 years plus 1 month. So we're all over 70s. And what's the standard out here? It's pretty good for our age. We see it now as cricket is forever for us, and it improves our health. You know, men of our age now are very conscious of our health. And all the ladies sitting behind me here, all the wives and partners, they press their husbands to keep going because they keep them alive. It's a wonderful story that's occurring with veterans cricket worldwide.
We spoke to one of the players from Cumbria to get their view on Caldbeck hosting the tour's kick-off.
I think it's absolutely incredible, and for Caldbeck to host the very first game of the tour is marvellous. And from what the bowling I've seen up to now, it was pretty good. So yeah, but it isn't the winning or it's just the sporting event really. It's just great friendships.
And the team said they received a warm welcome upon their arrival in the county.
Well, for a start, it was the most beautiful drive in. Just coming through the hills. It's magnificent country. And we got a couple of farmers on board, and we're all just enthralled with the scenery. It's beautiful, beautiful place. And we took one look at the ground and thought, no, how good is this? Just, nobody really cares about the result from our point of view. I mean, 70-year-olds and 60-year-olds playing 2020 cricket against 16-year-olds and think doesn't work, but it doesn't matter. We're here for fun, we're here to play cricket, and we're doing it.
The team played another game in Keswick before moving on to Scotland, and while the scoreboard may be forgotten, the trip itself surely won't be. Kieran McFadgen, That's TV.